Welcome back, Unfiltered family. Everyone wants results, fast results, visible results people clap for, but nobody wants the process that produces them. We stroll past success stories in seconds. We see highlights, numbers, applause, and quietly something dangerous settles in our minds. The belief that we are late, that others figure out faster, that success is something we stumble into or miss forever. Today, we're exposing one of the biggest lies of our generation, the lie of overnight success. Stay with me. Good evening or pleasant welcome to Alvin Unfiltered, a space created where we can talk about the raw facts, the unfiltered truth, and where we get to have all those uncomfortable conversations. I'm your host, Alvin, and we are going to...
What up, everybody? What up, Unfiltered Minds? So today we are here for our episode 2. So today we are going to talk about the things we don't see. We're going to throw more light on how to build habit, why to build habit, and all of that. Stay along. Let's get into it. So segment 1, what you don't see. Let's be honest. When someone finally wins, we see the moment, not the years. We see the launch, not the late nights, the breakthrough, not the boredom, the confidence, not the confusion. So this is really explosive. It is accumulative, which means it could be built over time. And most people quit because the earlier stages feel useless. No applause, no validation, no proof it's working, just effort and silence. So there's something we're going to talk about in our fourth episode. It's called the graph of latent potential. So most people expect success to be linear, but rather the graph shows that success is rather curved. In the beginning, instead of going upward, it goes down, preparing for takeoff. It is in that moment that lies between what people expect and what actually happens, the shrinking, which is referred to as the valley that I'm going to talk about soon. So that is where most people get lost. Segment 2, the valley most people quit in. There is a phase nobody talks about where you're doing the work but nothing seems to change. You are showing up, you are consistent, but results, they are invisible. This is where most people give up, not because they fail, because they don't see progress fast enough. The truth is, growth is delayed. You don't get paid immediately for being disciplined. You don't get rewarded instantly for consistency, but the work is still counting. Segment 3, why fast success is dangerous. Here's something nobody warns you about. Fast success is fragile. If you get results without system, you won't know how to keep them. If you rise without habits, you won't survive pressure. Why it takes time to build, takes strength to maintain. That's why slow growth is protection. So there's a Chinese proverbs that state that the baboon reefs, they take up to 4 years just growing roots, anchoring the soil, getting nutrients. But in the course of just 6 weeks, they fully blossom up. That is one proof that gaining a strong foundation in your grinding period is very important when you become successful, because there's going to be pressure. If you rise without habit, you won't survive the pressure. What takes time to build takes strength to maintain. That's why slow growth is protection. It builds capacity, it builds patience, it builds identity. You don't just gain success, you grow into the person who can handle it. One of the problems we face in our generation is comparison. Comparison is our real enemy. Our generation isn't just chasing success. We are chasing timeline, Instagram reels. We are chasing the talk of the time. We compare our chapter 2 to someone else's chapter. We are using our behind the scene for someone highlight reels. And comparison does something dangerous. What do it do? It makes steady progress feel like failure. But just because your growth isn't visible yet doesn't mean it's not real. Roots grow before branches, they grow in darkness, not light. Foundation formed before building rise. What you don't see is often what matters the most. Go. Let's get to our next segment. The uncomfortable truth. Overnight success is usually years of showing up unnoticed, years of repetition without recognition, years of believing before seeing. So that doesn't show up suddenly. It reveals itself with consistency compounds. After your habits have accumulated over years, the compounds and it brings for results. And when it does, people call it luck, but you'll know better. So before we go, let's leave you with this. So let me say this clearly. You are not behind, you are not late, you are not failing. You are in a phase that doesn't get attention. And that phase does matter more than the spotlight. Don't rush what's shaping you. Don't quit what's strengthening you. Don't despise the season that's preparing you. Because your results finally show up, they won't be overnight. They'll be in. And you will know it. This was Alvin Unfiltered, still real, still unfiltered audio films. So, thank you for watching our episode. We do appreciate your support to our last video. Please like and subscribe. Invite people for. Thank you. See you on next episode.